Good morning. Morning of 8th of July, Saturday. And we are almost, I think, 10 minutes into the hike. Going to Cirque Peak today. Last week we were in the same area on the other side of the Bow Lake doing Crowfoot North. And this area really clicked into my head, and because I've already heard a lot about this Cirque Peak and how scenic this hike is. So I decided to drive yet another 2.5 hours from Calgary and wake up early in the morning and start the hike with my group members, my fellows. So let's see how it goes. It's going to be a long day because this is more than 1,000 meters of elevation gain, and I think close to 16 or 17 kilometers of total length in and out. So we want to finish it at around 4 back in the parking lot so that I can be in Calgary by around 6:30 or so. But we'll see how the weather goes, how the trail goes, how we go above all. So the trail so far is passing through all this forest at the moment. You can see the tree roots on the trail. The soil is a bit damp, I think, from a couple of days of light rain showers in the area, but we don't expect it to be anything more than this slightly damp. We're not expecting any muddy areas or slippery situations. Fingers crossed. Yep. After about 2 hours into the hike and about 5 kilometers distance and about 380 meters of elevation gain, you come across this tiny creek. Not too tiny as compared to the other creeks which we have come across when coming to this meadows, but this has quite a scenic views. Our group members are taking pictures over here. So this is a kind of you can call this one as a milestone, 5 kilometers, about 400 meters of elevation gain and turtles. And we were taking lots of breaks, and we will be taking lots of breaks going ahead as well. So in another kilometer there's going to be Helen Lake, and after the Helen Lake we're going to be heading to that Cirque peak at the top over there. That's the objective for today. So fingers crossed. So from the Helen Lake, started at 9:30, so after about 20 minutes we have reached to this section of the trail where we'll have to climb on the wall, and Diane says it's nothing crazy, but I think that there is an alternate over there where you can go that way and then come across like this. So, but I think that this could be a shortcut. I didn't see if this is the All Trails route or if this is shortcut to All Trails, but this looks like a pretty damn well-traveled trail as well, so nothing to worry about. Yeah. You can see the Helen Lake behind us with its reflection. I don't know if GoPro can show the guys up there on that cliff band, but came in from there. That's Dolomite, and then turns. We're here, and then up there, that's on the right side by the snow patch, and above that one, that's where we are heading to. Little bit of cliff band. I wouldn't call it a scramble, but yeah, boulder walk, rock walk. So a little bit of hard work comparatively, but not a big deal. So I think we'll find a trail on this side. I like this. That's the valley on our left. The gorgeous view. That's the Lake Helen up there. Don't see any more people coming on the trail at the moment. So there was a little bit of a scrambling section where you have to find your own way on the slabs and on the rocks. Not a big deal, but just a kind of heads up. There are multiple ways leading up, so you can pick up any as per your convenience. Even there's a trail on our left over here. So 9:30 we were down there at the Helen Lake, and it's 10:26 now, so almost an hour. And after that scramble, we are approaching this red scree section, and there are people ahead of us on the trail going up. It looks like pretty straightforward from here. Steep, but straightforward. So let's see how long it's going to take. When we were at Helen Lake, we thought it's going to be around 3 hours to the summit. So 1 hour has already gone by. So let's see from this red scree if we can make it in 2 hours or no. So time will tell. Stay tuned. It's 11 o'clock, and we have reached this boulder. I thought maybe this is going to be a monument which I can timestamp. So still going up. I don't know, I think I might have done halfway or a little bit less, but I think that I'm shy of another about 200 to 250 meters of elevation. The views on the left side have also started to open up, so you can see the ice field lake up there, and then Bow Lake down there. You would be able to see the Crowfoot mountain, which we were on last week, and then Onion. The group is coming behind. It's a little bit hazy today for some reason, but I don't smell any smoke or anything, so it might just be the vapors or something. So up and up we are going, and we'll keep on going for, I don't know, forever. But it's been interesting so far. I mean, it's steep, but manageable. It's not a very fine scree. You still have your footholds. You're not slipping on the scree. And yeah, it is steep, but that's what it looked like from the bottom, so no surprises at all. Be prepared So 11:45 when I made it to the summit. Looks like this is a false one. Maybe the true one is up there in the back. We'll be going there shortly as well. The rest of the group is coming up. They're down there. Another, I would say, 10 minutes or so. So I gave myself 3 hours from that Helen Lake, and I think that I started at 9:30 from there, so 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 11:45, 2 hours 15 minutes. Yeah, not bad. Now we can have enough time to have a meal here and go down slow and look at whatever we missed on the way up. Okay. Yeah. Look at the 360 views from here. Isn't that gorgeous? Yep. On this side. So from the summit on the left, which was false, I came down from here, and now I'm heading towards this one, which they say this is a true summit. So it's not that far, maybe another a minute or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but because Keiko and Diane are already here, and this is considered to be the true summit, so you got to be coming here. So here I'm coming.
Yeah, Zia.
Made it.
Made it. The best I can because there's not too. If you're in the corner, all the pics are taken. I don't like it.
Thank you. You want one?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
I want one with
And I'm going to share.
that background. Or maybe you can just use your camera and
Yes, I will use. I'm going to share. I don't know how to do it, but
or just share.
or if you like, if you put me in your group, so like WhatsApp group, then I will do the.
So 12:45, and we are starting our descent now. Let's see how long it takes us to reach the Helen Lake. So let's see, maybe it's going to be an hour and a half or longer, but we'll see.
This one is secured, okay?
Okay, so we are getting pretty close to the parking lot, and the time right now is about 4:14, so already like 14 minutes above, but let's see. Overall, this hike was wonderful, no doubt about it. The meadows, the cliffs, the scrambling part, the scree part, everything was wonderful. We enjoyed it. It's a bit long, but the views are totally worth it, and that's something which I was a bit concerned that if I'm driving like 2.5 hours from Calgary, the views need to be totally worth it and the hike needs to be worth it. And I'm glad that I got what I wanted out of these hikes. Both of these hikes, like last week's Crowfoot and this week's what was today's? See, I'm so absent-minded now. So yeah, this was Helen Lake, and after Helen Lake we went to Cirque Peak. So yeah, Cirque Peak went also quite well. So altogether we started at about 6:50 or almost 7 o'clock, and I would say about 4:30 we'll be back in the parking lot. So 7, 5, 4, almost 9.5 hours, I would say, from the parking lot to the parking lot. So not bad, keeping in mind that we had been quite slow, we had been taking lots of breaks. So happy hiking, till next hike, see ya.